Good evening, everyone. So to give you a quick little briefing, yesterday I was out here, I was fishing a 7-inch Nessie. I fished this area and the spot below here. The wind was blowing, and I don't know if that played a factor in it. I think that played a factor in it, but I didn't get a single sniff. Today, it's windy again, so I'm gonna try to be smarter this time. I'm gonna use something a little bit more finessier. I'm gonna throw this Bitsy jig. I believe it's like a swim jig, so it's not really the best for dragging on the bottom, but I also have it paired with a little green pumpkin baby goat on there. Yeah, we're gonna see maybe these smallmouth want to eat something that mimics a crab instead of chasing a big 7-inch trout around. One thing I'm hoping also is going to play a factor, I believe either tonight or tomorrow is going to be a full moon. And usually when it comes to hunting and fishing, moon phases definitely play a factor in that. So there's only one way to find out. Just get out here and make some casts. In case any of you are wondering, the rod and reel I'm using, this is a Tsurinoya Genius. It's a BFS reel. I have it paired with a Bull Bay Rods Banshee. This is a 6/8 medium heavy extra fast. So I'll have a finesse reel or a BFS reel for finesse. That way I can chuck it farther. And to get a good hook set, I have it on a medium heavy rod here. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. I can throw finesse, and I can also get a good hook set with it too. Also, I don't know if you guys could tell in a little quick video I put up of this jig, it also has a weed guard on it too. It's got like the little fluorocarbon bristles on it, so I'm hoping that's going to keep a lot of this grass from getting all over my hook. Because all the grass is dying, leaves are floating, fall is here. And it's a good thing everything's dying. You just have to play it smart here and try to use lures that are not going to get all hung up in the grass that's floating around. Oh, something's blowing up there chasing bait. That was definitely a bass up there. All right, that's a good sign, because yesterday I didn't see a single fish even jump, swirl, nothing. That bass is still chasing bait up there. It doesn't look the biggest, but that's a sign at least that they're active tonight. There was one. Okay, that was only like my 4th cast. I don't know how I missed them. I don't think it was the biggest of bass. It was definitely a bite. Oh man, there was another one. So I don't know if this wind just has some skittish, but I feel like if they're gonna go for a jig, be able to fit the whole thing in their mouth. Unless it's little ones. I mean, I'm only in like a foot of water here, so I feel like if it was a bigger fish, I'd definitely see some wakes. Oh, we got one now. It's not a bad one. I don't know if it's the same one. Not a bad start. Here we go, number 1 tonight. Definitely some bass in this area, because right here beside me I just saw a bunch of minnows jumping. If I start to get a lot of bites tonight, I'm definitely going to say it's a moon phase playing a factor in it. It's like I said yesterday, it was tough. And it's like the same exact conditions. A little bit cloudy, blue skies, a little bit of sun popping through, and windy. Right in that area is where that fish was jumping when I was walking up through. Oh, one has it. It's swimming right at me. Oh my goodness. Number 2. There's a fish, threw it right into his mouth. Looking at my reel to make sure I didn't have a little loop sticking out from a backlash. Looks like we got to weed through some little ones tonight. thing I do really like about these, like I said, these, I guess it's like fluorocarbon or some type of plastic weed guard there. Whenever you hook one, it kind of helps your hook to stay pinned in it. It's like it doesn't allow the hook to come out. That is one thing I do like about them. There's just a school of some mid-sized ones right in that area. At least we're getting on them tonight. Just need to get that one kicker. I'm gonna wait out here a little bit, try to get into a little bit deeper water, make a handful more casts, and if I don't get anything, I want to try one more spot before it gets too dark. Oh, we just had something right there. Someone definitely picked it up and then dropped it. Oh man, I was reeling it in and he ate it. Couldn't tell how big he was. It might be a nice little school right here. There we go. I'll let that one eat it for a little bit. I was just unhooking this one. I swear I heard one come up behind me somewhere. There we go, another little guy. I have a feeling there's more in here. Just in this little area. Yep, told you, that one feels better. I think there's a nice little school here. It is better. Angry little guy. He just had to walk a few more steps forward. Now we're finding him. All right, last cast here. I'm gonna try another spot. So if they're biting good here, there's a high probability they're gonna be biting good 150 yards downriver. All right, I'm not gonna stay very long at this spot because I gotta get to my son's little event he has going on tonight. But if they're biting as good as they were right up the river, I don't need to be here very long. All right, little jig, do me good. It's definitely a lot more choppier. Oh, just had a bite. It's definitely a lot more choppier down here. That is not a little one. That is a nice one. That is a good one. Heck yeah. Glad I stopped down here. I was debating it. I almost talked myself out of it. There's one good one. There's a good chance there's gonna be more. Barely hooked. Heck yeah, that made it worth coming down here. Thanks for the fight, bud. Now there's an old saying that says you don't leave fish to find fish, but I just had a feeling the moon phase, I don't know, someone was just telling me there's a good chance they're gonna be biting down here too. And they are. Missed two, caught that one. I literally just got down here. I mean, it could have been a lucky cast, but I'm not thinking that's the case at all. I'm thinking as I wade down through here, I'm gonna definitely find some more. So it looks like the jig's a good thing to be throwing right now too. I was thinking with the wind blowing, moving bait might be best, but I don't know. Now I'm really glad I started throwing a jig today. Oh, there's a big fish. It was falling and he ate it. This is a good one. Oh man, I'm slipping on this bedrock. This is a really good one. Good Lord. That's a nice one. Don't come off. There we go. Yes. Biggest one yet. Oh, I love it. Freaking love it. Cannot beat fall fishing. Can't beat throwing a jig around. That one smoked it on the way down. Thank you, my friend, for the awesome bite. Try to get a nice underwater release of this guy. Heck yeah. That one was way out there. So I figured me wading out here in this deeper water, I might as well make some casts out here. Just a little gun shy to take a step because I can't see, and I know it can get pretty deep, especially the bedrock. There's just cliffs of it. Just walk off the side and all of a sudden you're in like 5 foot of water. Oh man, I just got hit again right there. All right, let's see if we can get one more good one before we have to go. All right, I can't help but walk down here and make a few more casts, but I am definitely cutting it close. I definitely have to go here soon. It's just so fun. It's just the angler in us. Whenever the fish are biting, it's so hard to stop casting. Oh, there we go. As soon as I hit the water. Doesn't feel bad. Doesn't feel giant, but it doesn't feel bad. Oh, that was a nice one. I can't even lie. Dang it. Maybe he's got a friend with him. Yep, he does. Feels like a good friend too. This is so awesome. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize he was that big. Oh, and he just popped off right here. I had him hooked so weird. He was hooked like right beside the eyeball on the outside of the face. Can we do it 3 times? Oh, got another one. No freaking way. Thank you, Lord. This is freaking awesome. Okay, so he's little, but there's definitely more out there. Pretty colors on him. Look at his fins. This is awesome. Well, I'm glad I walked down another couple steps. There's a school of them out there. And that last one was a really nice one. Another one. Feels good, not bad. Oh no! No, no, no! You just snapped me off. Ah, my knot was definitely weak after all those fish. No! Thankfully, I came prepared. Not with another jig, but I do have another baby goat. And I just stuck it on a football jig. It's not skirted. There we go. All right. I cannot just leave after this right here. So let's retie this lure on. I mean, it's technically still a jig, it's just not a skirted jig. And I don't think they're gonna have a problem with that. It doesn't have a weed guard, so might be getting stuck a lot, but let's find out here. Heck, they might just eat it before it hits the bottom as good as they're eating it now. I was just about to retie my knot too after that fish because I was thinking about that. I just caught some really good fish. Should probably definitely retie my knot. Well, learn your lessons from me, guys. You get on some good fish. Oh my gosh, big one. Big head shakes. Feels big at least. Don't let me talk too soon here. Yep, that's a big one. Well, on a positive note, I have a fresh knot tied. Let's just hope he's hooked good. Oh, that's a tank. That is a certified tank right there. Do not come off, please. Man, he wants to go so bad. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at that freaking beast. I am glad I did not just leave right after I lost that lure. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. He even has pinchers right down his throat. One more look at that beauty. That is a beautiful fish right there. Alright, I do have to go. We're calling it now. I'll be out here all freaking night fishing if I don't go now. A lot of good lessons tonight. Definitely retie your knots. Also, don't get discouraged if it's windy out. And if there's a full moon, definitely get out and go fishing. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to get out of here, get the waders off, go to ninja class and see my little guy freaking do some parkour stuff. But I hope you guys get a chance to get out fishing soon. Definitely try a jig of some sort, whether it's skirted, just something on a football jig like this. They're eating crawfish. Like I said, that last big one, he had some pinchers down his throat. But until the next time, guys, stay fishing, stay anchored. God bless you.